money, well, it ain't no doubt. I really thought that she was lovely, but it didn't work out. And I couldn't believe that she just walked.
Whoa, breakfast at Fast Freddy's? Post it up. Crazy. Look at this.
Guess not.
6:40 on a Sunday, and we are repairing my neighbor's old Cherokee guy. We're dropping off to the worst man in the world who does the worst things in the world to give him the best truck in the world, and hopefully Barrett Jackson quality afterwards.
I cut that underrated.
Yeah.
Actually, Jason, you'll have a pick your seat because I'm just gonna leave if this kid sings ever again. I might just work in that corner. The world's first cammed SI. Yes, accurate plate for a Honda owner. No red. Hopefully, it shuts off on the highway. I have no brakes. I think we got this. It's currently summertime and snowing at the same time, so I don't know what's happening. So these SIs are absolutely amazing. The chassis is light. There's plenty of feedback. Got response between the gear shift and the steering, but my god, this is one of the scariest cars I've ever driven. The brakes don't work, and if they do, they work right up until you hit the tree, and then at that point it's too late. It's got the wildest O2 or air fuel sensor problem. When you're at low speeds, it's a problem. It'll jump, and then it just feels like it's throwing you around the road at 5 miles an hour. It's the funniest thing, but it's actually quite scary. Yo, thanks, Max. I really appreciate the napkin.
Yeah, hold on. I got you.
Oh, okay.
I got you.
Yeah, did me such swell.
There you go, bro.
Oh, okay. Fire. This is too much, though.
Oh, my fault.
Oh, now we're talking. Yeah, this will. Yeah.
I am already.
Little fun on a Thursday. Some U-joints in the Duramax, but I bought the wrong one. So me and Bo are back to AutoZone. What do you think, Bo? We're gonna have success, or is failure? Guys, about 8 months ago, I bought a 2003 Cat Eye extended cab LB7 Duramax diesel, and it was absolutely lovely. Well, not in the beginning. I bought it off my buddy, and it was in complete shambles. I had to do a new bed. I had to fix all the lights on it, tires, brakes, the whole nine, and I towed cars with it, and it was absolutely lovely. It's got a subwoofer in it. It's tuned and deleted. It's got a 6-inch lift on it. But unfortunately, I don't know if she was just tired or at the end of the line for her, but one day she decided not to start. And about 6 months ago, I brought it to a guy who I was recommended to by my friends. He told me he could help fix it and get it diagnosed, and he did a lot of hard work, but seems just like a ring around the bush type of thing. And at the beginning of this week, I tried to call him and text him, and he hasn't answered me. I'm not faulting the guy by any means, just I need it back and I can't have it sitting around any longer. I'm just gonna have it sit around at my house. Now, I'm on the way to go get it towed back. Again, no fault to the guy. I give him all the respect in the world, but we're gonna go pick this thing up, hopefully. And we've got Trusty Dog with us. This is legitimately my first time inside the truck in 5 months. I can see he has been working on some stuff. It's all torn apart. There's ECUs everywhere, just like he said he was working on. Let me show you, since you guys have not seen this truck. But this is her, guys. I haven't seen this thing in forever. This is absolutely insane. There's AAA getting her done. Extremely nice guy. And the guy's neighbor that the truck is at is actually a really nice guy too. He helped me out and it was just wonderful. We are finally back home. So after spending $1,600, waiting 5 months with limited communication, this is what I'm left with. A truck that still doesn't run. So to recap, I brought the truck to this guy's shop on August 7th of 2024. And we were supposed to diagnose why the truck wouldn't start under its own power, put a lift pump in it, rotate the wheels and tires, and fit my new OEM front bumper on because the original one is dented and it was just bothering me. Long story short, after months of limited communication, and the communication that I did have was that the ECU was getting sent out to be rebuilt and then reprogrammed by Chevy.
Now, I have text proof that he said the ECU was out and getting rebuilt and reprogrammed. However, when I found the truck, the ECU was still in it, taken apart in half. So I find it odd how it could be out getting rebuilt, but it's in the truck, and actually, as you'll find out later, physically in the truck, plugged in and hooked up. Mind you, the lift pump was never installed, the wheels and tires were never rotated, and the front bumper was never put on. To me, it seems like the truck was slightly diagnosed, taken apart. I was asked for this $1,600 deposit, and then absolutely nothing happened, and it got shoved into the woods for 5 months. And now I am stuck to do all of this stuff myself, as well as diagnose why it isn't starting. As you'll see later, I ordered a lift pump for it again, which is another $900, and we're going to start from there and then continue on down the diagnosis list ourselves. So we believe the crank no start to actually be a mechanical problem and not an electrical problem. I noticed that the truck would take longer and longer to start, and also I found myself bleeding the fuel system more often. You'll see in a little bit, I'm actually right back to where I was 5 months ago, because I did know that the truck would run if you started it with ether, but it just didn't seem like it was sending fuel on initial startup to give it that kick and finally turn the engine over. Now, this is our first time getting it to turn over, but it sounds like crap still. And I don't have any throttle response, and you'll find out later that this is actually Trevor with the ether making it idle like this.
What should we do? Let it keep... It's idling.
I'll try and see if you get anything on the throttle response.
Wait, Trevor, are you doing that? Oh, it runs.
It runs, yeah. I was just trying to see. It doesn't sound like we're getting fuel.
I know. Oh, it might be out of fuel. I think it's out of fuel.
What's the big shit?
All right, wait a minute. Wait, so let's just so we need to go get fuel, go get clips for that fender liner. This is the first time I've seen the truck in 5 months, let alone hear it run. Holy smokes. Buy a Duramax. This is why Whistling Diesel kept his and totaled all his Fords and Dodges. But don't take it from me. Oh, I can see.
It's a 5-gallon tank, isn't it?
Yeah.
Crazy new thing on gas pumps where it tells you the gallons. Shut up. Engine power code. Alright, well, I'll load it with ether.
Okay. I don't know why I wouldn't have any throttle response. What the hell?
Is it moving the throttle blades at all?
It says reduced engine power now.
Oh yeah, probably got a clear code.
This problem was actually a really easy fix, but at this moment, we have no idea what's going on.
It's a wire throttle, though, no? I feel like it's mechanical, like...
No, it's electronic. It's electronic throttle body.
Oh. Yeah, you could try pulling the negative off and reset and everything. We did just put the ECU back into it, so...
We didn't manage to get this on camera, but we actually did go ahead and look at every single fuse that does ignition and fuel. They all looked good. Unfortunately, we didn't have a proper relay tester, but we did test to see if we could hear the throttle body blades opening or not, because at this moment in time, we still have the no throttle problem.
That for a sec?
ether and working the intake?
Easier with a rod because my hand's getting stuck.
We idling. See some coal, baby. Let's get some coal in here. Hell yeah.
Dude! Yeah! Woohoo! Holy sh**, dude!
Good call, too. Control is empty.
Yeah! Now we can go drive it to that road! Alright, let's let her... Yeah. Let's let her idle for more. Dude, holy sh**! I can't believe that! Nice work, gentlemen! Nice work, Emmett!
Hell yeah.
Now, this may seem like a win, however, we've still got major problems. She will not turn over on her own. If I were to let her, she would just crank until the battery dies. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I did buy another lift pump and a sump. I don't even know if the first one was ever ordered, but we're going to start with that, put it in, see if it eliminates or bypasses that problem, and it either will, and then I can continue on with everything else that I wanted to do. And if it doesn't, we've still got a list of diagnoses to go through. Before the truck initially got the crank no start problem, my original plan was to wrap it, get a set of wheels and tires for it, throw on that original front bumper, and call it a day. But now, we still got a little more extra work to do, unfortunately. Hopefully, we get it all sorted out. Then, I've got pretty big plans. This truck is going to look really cool. By the way, I didn't mention, it's only got 224,000 miles on it, because when I originally bought it, it was in complete shambles. I only paid $3,700 for it. I suspect the original ECU still has a tune on it. I bought it with an intake, an exhaust, a downpipe. The frame is undercoated. I bought and did a massive amount of stuff to it, including tires, brakes, a new bed, a front bumper, filters, U-joints, another fuel sump and lift pump, losing a $1,600 deposit, and a few other miscellaneous items. But including registration and tax, I'm into this truck a little over $10,000, and I know I'm going to be a little more into that because I've still got to get another set of wheels and tires. I've got to get the wrap for it. As you already know, the 911 is already wrapped, but I've still got to do some work to that. I've also still got to do some work to the Panamera, because after this video, I'm going to continue putting out videos on this truck, but I've still got to put out videos of the other cars, so there's quite a bit of work to do still. Because I'll be wrapping this truck, I know it seems silly to put the flares back on, but for a number of reasons, including I've got to use it as my daily driver, I've still got to work on the Panamera, and I've still got to work on the 911. And that is an incredible amount of work. So for now, the flares are getting bolted on. And we've still got to fix the crank no start problem. Remember, like I said, we're going to start with that fuel sump and the lift pump and see if that resolves the problem. But for now, thanks for watching. And remember, I'm just sharing the story of a pretty terrible experience that I had, and stuff like this does happen more often than you think, and to people who don't deserve it. But it is what it is, and it's over with. And there's a lot more to come, and I have a lot more ideas planned. So, I think you're gonna enjoy it.